Good morning, students. Yesterday I talked about periodic functions and greatest integer functions. So I will take one more question from the step function, that is integral 0 to n x minus step of x dx, where n is belongs to small n belongs to capital N. Here this denotes the step denotes the greatest integer function. Therefore the integral 0 to n x minus step x dx, here we know that the x minus step x, the period of x, periodic function, that is the period is 1, the period of x minus step of x is equal to 1. When its period is 1, we have to know that the integral of 0 to nt, the period of f of x is t, then we know that it can be written as n into 0 to t f of x dx. Therefore here the period of x minus step x be the 1. That's why it can be written as n into 1. Therefore here 1 is the period. 1 is the period. Therefore then it will be n into integral 0 to 1 x minus step x dx. The x minus step x dx. Now here write the n into integral 0 to 1. This is the x. Therefore in between 0 to 1, undoubtedly its value is 0.5. When we are taking the between any value 0 to 1, suppose step of 0.5 is the 0 or 0.5 is the 0. Therefore we can write the value of the special function here, the step x. This is the special function. Step x value in between 0 to 1 is the 0. Therefore now we can write, we know that n into integral of x is the x square by 2 upon the limits 0 to 1, then it will be the 1 square. Okay, now we can write here, put a first x equal to 1, upper limit, substitute the upper limit, that is 1 by 2 minus 0. This is the n by 2. Okay. Integral 0 to n square, integral 0 to n square, step of square root of x dx. Here 0 to n square is there. Evaluate the integral 0 to n square, step of root of x, under root of x dx. Where n is belongs to capital N and step x denotes the greatest integer function. We know that is given that square root function. We have to know that here 1 square, 2 square, 3 square up to n square. How to write this one? 0, 1 square. When you can take 1 square, square and under root cancel. Now we can write the step of root x dx. After that 1 square to 2 square, step of x dx. Okay, then you can write it is the integral 2 square 3 square step x dx, and so on. The last term is there n. Here this is the n square. Now 3 2, therefore n minus 1, n minus 1 whole square step x dx. Is it clear? We have to write step x 2 1 3 2 and n minus 1 whole square. Now we can write here, all of you observe here the small mistake, root x, sorry, root x is there, that's why we are taking the square terms. Now here 1 square is a cancel. In between you have to take 0 to 1. Undoubtedly its value is the 0. This is the 0 to 1 square dx. After that we can the step of root x value is, suppose all of you listen here, when you are substitute this is the 2 square, this is the 1 square. The limits are between 1 to 2, that means applying the step value in between 1 to 2 always 1. Is it clear or not? You can substitute the upper limit, it will be the 2 square become a 2. This is the 1 square, that means we have to take any value between 1 square to 2 square. We have to take any value. Suppose if you are taking the any value 1 to 4, 1 to 4 is the 3 is there. Now the root 3, its step is the 1.732. The value of 1.732 is the 1. Therefore now we can write it is the integral of 1 square 2 square 1 dx. Now how to write this one? Here we are looking, this is the undoubtedly we got 2. Because why? Because this is the 3 square, 3 square is under root square cancel. This is 2 square. We have to take between 2 to 3. That means step of 2 point something is the 2. Suppose here is there 4. It is there 9. If you take any between value, suppose 5. Root 5 is the undoubtedly, this is the sum 2.25. This is the 2. Therefore undoubtedly we can written as, then it will be the, so 2 square 3 square 2 dx. Therefore you are looking, is there 0 lower limit, we got 0. Here 1 square is get, we got 1. Here 2 square is there, we got the 2. Similarly we can got n minus 1 whole square n square. This will be the undoubtedly n minus 1 into dx. N minus 1 into dx. Now we can the 0 dx, that is the 0. After that integral 1 dx is the x. The upper limit is the 2 square. Lower limit is the 1 square. Now we can write this is 2 square minus 1 square into 1. After that then it will be the integral is the 2x. Therefore 2 into the integral of 2x, integral of 2 dx is the 2x. X can be written as, how is it right? 3 square minus 2 square. Similarly we can write n minus 1 into, how to write this is n square. This is the n square, we can write n minus 1 whole square. N square n minus 1 whole square. Therefore now is it clear here? 1, 1, 2, n minus 1 is there. Then also the another one is here, what we are getting? First of all we are writing here a minus b into a plus b. Here this is, all of you listen here, 1, 2, this is the n minus 1 is there. The next one is here, understand? Now this is 1 into 2 minus 1, 1, 2 plus 1, 3. This is the 2 into, all of you listen here. This can be written as 2 into 3 minus 2, 1. How to write this is, first you can write 1 into 2 plus 1. After that 2 into here, this is the a minus b into a plus b. A minus b is the 3 minus 2, 1. This is the 5. Then you can write this is n minus 1 into, the final one is n minus of n cancel, minus of minus plus. Therefore then you can write this is 2n. First of all you can write here a minus b is always cancel. A plus b must be 3 plus 2, 5. Here also a plus b is the 2n minus 1. Okay, 2n minus 1, a plus b. Undoubtedly a minus b here 1, here also a minus b 1, here also a minus b, n minus n cancel, minus of minus plus 1. Therefore now we can write in this one sigma, all of you listen here, how to write this one. The sigma r equal to 1 to n minus 1. Sigma r equal to n minus, the last term is there, n minus 1. That's why you are taking the n minus 1. This is the 1, 2, 3. You can write R. This is right R, yes or no? Therefore, when we are taking R equal to 1, this one, R equal to 2, this one. This is the 2R plus 1. Is it clear? First we can substitute R equal to 1, this is 3. When you are taking R equal to 2, 2 to the 4 plus 1. Finally, you can put R equal to n minus 1. This is the n minus 1 into 2 into n minus 1 is the 2n minus 2 plus 1. This is the 2n of minus 1. So, how to write this one? Now this is the sigma r equal to 1 to n minus 1 r into 2r plus 1. Now the multiplication, now we got sigma r equal to 1 to n minus 1. This is the 2 into r square, 2r into r, 2r square plus r. Therefore now we have to know that sigma r equal to 1 to n minus 1 r square plus sigma r equal to 1 to n minus 1 sigma r. Therefore, now this is the sum of the squares of the first natural numbers. We have to know that n into n plus 1 into sigma r square, we know that n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Now we can substitute, n is replaced by n is the n minus 1. n minus 1, here you can write n minus 1. After that, n minus 1 plus 1. n minus 1 plus 1 is the n. Then you can write the replaced by n is the n minus 1. 2n minus 2 plus 1. That is the 2n minus 1 by 6. After that, sigma r is the n into n plus 1 by 2. n into n plus 1 by 2. Now replaced by n is the n minus 1. Therefore n minus 1 plus 1 is the n by 2. Therefore now here 2 1s are 2 3s are. Therefore now this is the 2 1s are 2 3s are. How to write this is, we have to take the common, n into n minus 1 is the common. What is the common is n into n minus 1 is the common. Therefore now we can take the common is the n into n minus 1 is the common. The remaining is here the 2n minus 1 by 3, here plus 1 by 2. Now we are taking the LCM is 6. n into n minus 1 by 6, LCM is the 6. Therefore 4n minus 2 plus 3. 3 1s are 3, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. That is n into n minus 1, 4n plus 1 upon 6 is the answer. Is it clear? n into n minus 1 into 4n plus 1 by 6 is the answer. Okay. How to write this one? We have to take, when the square root of x is there, we have the limits 0 to 1 square, 1 square to 2 square, 2 square to 3 square, n minus 1 square to n square. Then we got that one. Integral 0 to 2. Here the step of x square dx. GIF, greatest integer function. Okay. Therefore here, in the compare with the last question and this question, is there x square, but root x square, sorry, root of x. Now here when the root of x, we can take the limits are, when the root x is there, we have to take the limits 0 to 1 square, 1 square to 2 square, 2 square to 3 square, 3 square to 4 square, and so on, n minus 1 whole square to n square. Here the 1 to 2, so here must be, when the square term is there, undoubtedly we are taking the square and under root cancel. Therefore 0, root 1, root 2, root 3, root 4. Root 4 we know that 2. So we have to take these limits. Root 1 is also 1. Therefore, first of all, we have to take in here the integral 0 to 2 step of x square dx we can write first 0 to 1 step x square dx. After then 1 to root 2. After then we can write 1 to root 2. Then you can write integral 1 to root 2 step of x square dx. Then you can write root 2 to root 3. Root 2 to root 3. Then it will be written as the root 2 root 3 x square step x dx. After then root 3 to 2. Is it clear how to write this is? We can write the root 3 to root 4 step of x square dx. How to evaluate this one? The simple logic is here. This will be must be 0. Undoubtedly we have to take any value between 0 to 1. Suppose 1 by 2 is the 0.5. 0.5 square is the 0.25. Therefore undoubtedly it will be 0. Integral 0 to 1 dx 0. So what is the value here? The 1 square is the 1. Is it clear or not? Therefore we have to take the any value between, suppose 1 to root 2, undoubtedly this is the 1.4, we can substitute the 1.3. 1.3 whole square is the 1.69. 1.3 into 1.3. 13 into 13, 169. We have to take the, therefore its step is must be 1. Therefore now we can write 1 to root 2 is the 1 dx. 1 dx. After that root 2 whole square. Here we got the root 2 is the 1 point, all of you listen, 1.4, this is the 1.7. Suppose if you are taking the 1.5 into 1.5, now this is the 225, its step is the 2. Therefore undoubtedly we have to take any value between them. This is got 2. Therefore the step value is the 2. Therefore root 2 root 3, this is the 2 dx. 2 into dx. Undoubtedly similarly we can write this is integral root 3 to 2, this is the value 3 dx. Okay, now we can write this is the 0, this is the 1 dx is the x, 1 dx is the x, 1 to root 2. After then how to write this one? This is the 2x, this is the 2x, root 2 to root 3, this is the 3x, 2 to root 3. Then you can write this is root 2 minus 1, this is the 2 into root 3 minus root 2, root 3 minus root 2. Then you can write 3 into, this is put x equal to 2 minus root 3. Then you can write this is root 2. Root 2 minus 1, this is the 2 root 3 minus this is the 2 root 2. This is the 2 root 3 minus 2 root 2. Then you can write this is 3 into 2 is the 6 minus of 3 root 3. Now we got the values are here. The 6 minus 1. First we adding the rational numbers. Now irrational numbers. Is there root 2? This is minus 2 root 2. That is the minus root 2. Therefore here this is the 2 root 3. This is the minus 3 root 3. Minus of root 3. This is the value. 5 minus root 2 minus root 3. Is it clear? This is the integral 0 to 2 step of x square. So now the evaluate integral 0 to 2 the step of x square minus x plus 1 dx. So is there x square minus x plus 1? All of you listen here. The first function, the first we can observe the given integrand, the x square minus x plus 1, we take some y. We take some y. Is it clear? So that is the f of x. the x square minus x plus 1 be the f of x, where the f of x is the quadratic expression. Quadratic expression. So after completion of the parabola, we have to know the clear observation about this type of curves. So when complete the parabola, undoubtedly we will know about the particular idea of that curve. So the y equal to x square minus x plus 1, undoubtedly when we are taking the x equal to 0, if x equal to 0, that implies y equal to 1. That is the value of y equal to 1. So therefore the all values of x are lies on the x axis and values of y are lies on the y axis. That is our observation. All the images are lies always on the y axis. Now if x equal to 2, then you can substitute in that. That is the 2 square is the 4 minus 2 plus 1. Now this is there, the 5 minus 2, this is the 5 minus 2 is the 3, but this is 1, this is 2. So how to evaluate? So in between is there step, but between gap is there 2. So undoubtedly where the step function is there, undoubtedly we can each and every value of the image you can verify it. Because the step of, suppose if you are taking the 0 to 1 and 1 to some value, and so here the values of 1 and 3, how to find the remaining value? So when we are taking the y equal to 2, suppose if y equal to 3, undoubtedly we got x equal to 2. When y equal to 1, undoubtedly, suppose if you are taking y equal to 1 is there, suppose if you are taking y1, the x square minus x plus 1, here x is the common, undoubtedly we got x equal to 0. X equal to 0 when we are taking the y equals to 1. Is it clear? So now what is the another observation? If we are taking the y equals to 2, if y equals to 2, is there y equal to 1 and y equal to 3. If y equal to 2, then it will be the 2 equal to x square minus x plus 1. Therefore then you can write this is x square minus x minus 2 equal to 0. Therefore x equal to, now here 2 ones are 2. Therefore what is the observation here? Plus 2 is standing on the side, minus 2. Minus 2 plus 1 is the minus 1. Therefore here the factors are does not exist. X equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2. This is the value. But our observation is, what is the nature of the curve here? In the quadratic expressions, I explained that the x square minus x plus 1, this is the y. Delta is the b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac is the minus 3 here. When the discriminant is less than 0, the sign of the expression, when the discriminant is less than 0, the sign of the expression is depend on the coefficient of x square. Therefore here the coefficient of x square is the 1. A equal to 1 greater than 0. Therefore the x square minus x plus 1 is positive for all x belongs to R. This is not negative. This is all, y has always positive values since it is completely lies above the x-axis. Is it clear? When the discriminant is less than 0, the sign of the expression is depend on the coefficient of the x square. Here the coefficient of x square is the a equal to 1. Therefore the x square minus x plus 1 is a positive for any real number. That means it will be lies on the above x-axis. Therefore always lies on the above x-axis. That means y has only positive value. Y has only the positive values. But here, all of you listen here. but the x values are, we are taking the 0 to 2. The 0 image is the 1, the 2 image is the 3. So when we are taking the x equal to root 5 plus 1 plus root 5 by 2, that image is the 2. Therefore another observation, so the y equal to the curve is minus x plus 1, then y equal to, we can write in the form of parabola. So in the parabola 8 various forms are there. So the one of the form you can convert it into the one of the form, that's into 2 and by 2. So we are taking first a square, 2ab, b is the, we can write into 2 by 2. After that b square is 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 plus 1. Is it clear? A square is the x square minus 2a, b is the 1 by 2. After that b square. Then y equals to, it can be a square minus 2ab, b square is the x minus 1 by 2 whole square. Now this is the 4 ones are 4. 4 minus 1 is the 3. 3 by 4. Now this is sending to the other side. Y minus of 3 by 4 is the x minus of 1 by 2 whole square. Now is compare with, all of you listen here, is compare with y minus k equal to x minus h whole square. Therefore when it is the y minus k whole square, this is compared with y minus k whole square equal to 4a into x minus h whole square. There h and k are the vertex of the parabola. H and k are the vertex of the parabola. H comma k is the 1 by 2 comma 3 by 4. 1 by 2 comma 3 by 4. Is it clear? 1 by 2 comma 3 by 4 is the vertex. So how can you solve it? How can you solve it? This is the vertex. Now draw the graph. Here all of you listen. Horizontal line x-axis. Just now we discussed, it is completely lies above the x-axis. We got the graph y minus 3 by k x minus of 1 by 2 whole square. This is we got. Here the vertex is the 1 by 2 comma 3 by 4. The vertex is the 1 by 2 comma 3 by 4. This is the 0. This is 1. This is 2. Undoubtedly this is the 1 by 2. When it is a 1 by 2, the image of 1 by 2 is the 3 by 4. This is, we are taking the 3 by 4. So this is the upward parabola. So this is completely lies above the x-axis. Since the discriminant is 0, at the same time when we are taking the x equal to 0, y equal to 1. This is y equal to 1. This is y equal to 1, and how many values we are taking the y? 1 and 2 and 3. Here y equal to 1, y equal to 3 and y equal to 2. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Therefore here we observe, when we are looking 1 by 2, this is the 3 by 4. Suppose we are taking x equal to 1. What is when you are taking the x equal to 1? All of you level, x equal to 1, we got y equal to 1. Yes or no? Y equal to 1. Suppose when we are taking, suppose you are taking x equal to 0. What is the x equal to 0? When we are taking x equal to 0, all of you listen here. X equal to 0, we are taking, all of you observe here, when you are taking x equal to 0, y equal to 1, this one. When we are taking x equal to 1 by 2, y equal to 3 by 4. When we are taking the x equal to 1, x equal to 1, 1 minus 1, 0, y is also 1. When we are taking the x equal to 2, then must be y is the 3. That is the y is the 3 there. So here 3. This is the 3. So, but when we are taking, this is the positive value, when therefore 1 plus root 2 5 by 2 we are taking, 1 minus root 5 is the negative, therefore on the positive x-axis we have to take the values in between 0 to 2 only. We have to take the x values in between 0 to 2, that is our required definite value. Therefore 1 plus root 5 by 2 is there here. The root 5 is approximately 2.25. This is the 3.25 by 2. Undoubtedly, this is the 1.5 something. Therefore, we can write this is 1 plus root 5 by 2. When we are taking x is the 1 plus root 5 by 2, y must be 2. Y must be 2. This is. So, our graph is, the graph of the parabola is this one. So, here, this is the 1. This is the 2, this is the 3. Okay, now this is our required graph, but we have to take only this part. All of it clear here? This is our required parabola. This is 1, this is a 1, okay, this is 2, this is 3. So now we are looking to find the integral of, all of you listen here. Now we are looking to find the integral of, now we are looking to find the integral of 0 to 2. What is the question? 0 to 2 x square minus x plus 1 step of dx, where step denotes the greatest integer function, that is x square minus x plus 1. Therefore, what we observe here, we have to get the 0 to 1 in the values of 0 to 1. All of you listen here. If you are taking the any value between the x value, any value between 0 to 1, that means we are taking the any value 0 to 1, that value is the below 1. Is it clear? These all values are below 1. Suppose if you are taking the 1 by 2, suppose we are taking the 1 by 2, all of you listen here. This is the first we taking the 0 to 1. Why we are taking the directly 0 to 1? Therefore 0 is the 1 and 1 is also 1. Therefore when you can write here, when we can write here, all of you here, when you can take these are all values below 1, that means we are taking the 1 by 2 in this area, in this region. In this region we are taking the 1 by 2, that is the 3 by 4. What is the value of step of 3 by 4 is? The step of 3 by 4 is undoubtedly 0.7. 0.7 is the 0. This is the 0 dx. This is the 0 dx. Now we have to find the another value. All of you listen. Now we are taking suppose 1 to root 3 by 2. This is the, all of you listen. This is the 1. This is the 1 to 2. Undoubtedly these are all values. When we are taking the in the region, all of you listen. When we are taking the x values in between 1 to 1 plus root to 5 by 2, undoubtedly these values are lies between 1 to 2. Is it clear? When x is exactly 1, x is exactly 1 plus root 5 by 2, that is 2. But we have to substitute for the special functions the between the values of 1 to 1 plus root 5 by 2. Though directly don't substitute the upper limit and lower limit. For the special function, the greatest integer function, we can substitute any value between the upper limit to lower limit. Suppose we are taking the any value between 1 to 1 plus root 5 by 2, we know that 1.5. We know that 1.5. That means 1.5 is the 3 by 2. When we are substituting the 3 by 2, we got exactly the step value is the 1. The step value is the 1. Suppose we substitute here. This is the 3 by 2. This is 9 by 4. This is 3 by 2 plus 1. So we have to take any value between them, x equal to 3 by 2. Substitute here. Taking the LCM is the 4, 9. Now this is the 2 times, therefore 6, that is the 4. Now this is, what is the value here? Now this is the 6 minus 4 minus 2, this is the 7 by 4. Now this is 1 4 1 are 4, that is 3, 1.7. The step of 1.7 is must be 1. That is the 1 dx. That is the 1 dx. Directly you can observe here, undoubtedly 1 dx. Then when we are taking the limits, in between the region, exactly 2, we got the 3. Therefore, when we are taking the region between 1 plus root 5 by 2 to 2, that means integral of 1 plus root 5 by 2 to, that is the must be in this region. What is the in this region? The step value is, suppose if you are taking the 2.5, the step of 2.5 is the 2. Therefore, this is the 2 dx. This is the 2 dx. Therefore, now we can write this is integral of 0 dx is the 0. Now this is the x. 1 plus root 5 by 2. Now this is the 2 into x. Now we can write that 1 plus root 5 by 2. Then you can write here, this is the 1 plus root 5 by 2 minus 1. Now this is the 2 into, what is the 2 minus of, the upper limit put x equal to 2 minus of 1 plus root 5 upon 2. Now this is, we can write, all of it clear here. This is the, you can take 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2, therefore 1 minus 2 root 5 minus 1 by 2. Now is it clear that 2 into 2 2s are is the 4, 4 minus 1 is the 3 minus root 5 by 2. Then we are taking the LCM is the 2, is there 2 3 are 6, 6 minus 1 5. Now is there, this is the minus of 2 root 5, this is the plus root 5, that is the minus root 5 by upon 2. This is the value 5 minus of, what is the value? 5 minus root 5 by 2. This is the value. Is it clear? For the especially step functions, you can more concentration on these sums. These are very important model. Okay. Evaluate the integral 0 to 100. Evaluate the integral 0 to 100. Step of tan inverse of x into dx. Here, where the step denotes the greatest integer function. So we know that the range of the tan inverse x is the minus pi by 2, pi by 2. Therefore, the range of tan inverse of x is minus of pi by 2, pi by 2. This is the range. We have to know that. But x belongs to here. The x belongs to here. All of it clear here. The range is tan inverse of x is minus pi by 2, pi by 2. But x belongs to 0 to 100. The x is the 0 to 100. That implies 0. We can clear the x belongs to 0 to 100. We can write x is in between tan 1. Suppose if you are taking the tan 1. Why we are taking the tan 1? Approximately the value of pi by 2 is nothing but pi is, we know that. What is the pi is in radians? 3.14. Pi is the 22 by 7. Then it will give some 3.14 by 2. We have to take in here some 1.5. So is before is integer is there, that is 1. That's why we are taking the x is lies between tan of 1. When we are taking the, are this clear? Here when we are taking the range pi by 2, the pi by 2 value must be 1.5. That's why we are taking the tan 1. That implies x is lies between 0 to tan 1. The step of tan inverse of x, undoubtedly the step of tan inverse x, what is the value is 0, because when we can apply the tan inverse on both sides, then it will be the tan inverse of 0 is the 0, then it will be the tan inverse of x. Tan inverse of tan 1 is the 1. The tan inverse x is lies between 0 to 1. Is it clear? When it is the 0 to 1, yes, when it is 0 to 1, the tan inverse x is lies between 0 to 1. We have to know that if the step value must be 0. If you are taking the 1 by 2, 0 to 1, we are taking the 1 by 2, 0.5. 0.5 is the 0. Now the another one. This is our first observation. When we are taking the x is the tan 1 to infinity. When we are taking the tan 1 less than or equal to x less than infinity. So we have to know that the x is, therefore when we are taking the infinity, we have to know that tan 90 infinity. That means, what is the answer here? When we can apply the tan inverse on both sides, it may be tan inverse. When we are taking the tan inverse, tan cancel 1. This is the tan inverse of x. Therefore here tan inverse of infinity. Infinity is the value of tan 90. Just now we discussed about this. This is the 1.5. The step of, now we can write the step of tan inverse of x. In this case, the step of tan inverse x of 1 to 1.5. If you are taking any value 1 to 1.5, that is 1.4 is the 1. This is the 1. Is it clear? Now we are taking only the values up to, is it clear? What we are find the 0 to, all of you listen here, we have to find only the integral 0 to 100 tan inverse of x, step of tan inverse of x dx. First we have to know what we are taking, 0 to tan 1, tan 1 to infinity we are taking, but is there up to 100. Therefore now we can write 0 to 100 and tan 1 to, first you are taking the 0 to tan 1. First we are taking 0 to tan 1, tan inverse of x, step of tan inverse of dx. After that we can write, this is the tan 1 to 100. Is there not infinity? Is there 100? This is the tan inverse of x, tan inverse of x dx. 0 to tan 1, tan inverse of x dx. After that tan 1 to 100, tan inverse of x dx. Just we complete the part when the limits are 0 to tan 1, 0 to tan 1, x is lies between 0 to tan 1, its value is the 0. Then you can write integral 0 to tan 1, integral 0 to tan 1, this is the 0 dx, 0 dx, okay. Now we can write, this is the integral tan 1 to infinity, we know that, but here is the tan 1 to 100, therefore that may be is 1. Therefore integral tan 1 to 100, that is integral tan 1 to 100 is the, what is the 1 dx. Tan 1 to 100 is the 1 dx. How to write this is, we have to know that 0, that means 0. This is the integral of 1 dx is the x, 100 tan 1. First we are substituting the x is the 100 minus of tan 1. This is the solution. Is it clear? So this is today. I am requesting you all complete these models. I will give 1, 2, 3, 6 questions. Okay, the definite integrals is one of the very important topic. Please concentration on it. Okay, thank you all.